Good morning, friends. Welcome to GoOnlineTrainings.com. So, welcome once again, guys, for MSBA. So, 2 days back, started morning 8 o'clock Power BI as well. So, nowadays, Power BI and MSBA becoming so popular. MSBA started almost 15 years ago, and any non IT people, especially people who do not want to code and get into IT industry and get very high salaries when you compare it to Java.NET developers. Okay, so you will be able to get more salaries when you compare with them. And these are the tools, especially people who do not have good IT background, or they are not able to code the programs very well. So for them, they can easily learn these tools, and you will be able to get into the IT industry very, very easily. Even though you don't know anything about your computers, you don't know anything about, the technologies, we are there to help you from very, very basic level to very, very advanced level. Okay, you can keep 3 years or 5 years or 10 years, doesn't matter. I'm going to be covering the subject from very, very basic level to advanced level. Okay, now what are the things that we are going to offer? So, as part of MSBA, you will be learning SSIS and SSAS and SSRS, 45 days. Daily 1 hour class will be there Monday to Friday. The classes are there. From Monday, the class timings will be at morning 9:30. So, and the meeting ID will be the same. Okay. So, Monday to Friday, the classes are that, but from Monday, the timings are going to change. It is from morning 9:30 to 10:30, guys. All live classes videos are shared with you, and 1 year accessibility will be there. You should be able to watch them whenever you wanted to watch them. Interview questions are shared. Project explanation is provided. One project is going to be covered under, Power BI, MSBA. So that is called Amazon. Interview tips and tricks are going to be provided. CV preparation guidance is given. We will give you sample CVs so that you can prepare your own CV. I will be reviewing that CV as well. Now, if you have any kind of a questions, you can reach out at info@goonlinetrainings.com. And if you want me to, uh, get in touch, so you can reach me at bhaskarjogi@gmail.com. These are my team's numbers. If you have, payment issues, or if you have any other issues, you should be able to, you know, call these numbers. And this is my official email ID. This is my personal email ID, right? If you wanted to communicate with me, you can just, send me your phone number to this email ID so that I will be able to talk to you, after 11 o'clock, whenever I get some time. Okay. So that is what the, the course about. And you have to, send the complete details, full name, and course is MSB, your city, email ID, WhatsApp, your WhatsApp number to this. Okay. You need to WhatsApp the above details, okay, to this number so that, you will get some discount. Okay, you will get some discount when you enroll, or you can also enroll uh, by indirectly, directly going to Go Online Trainings, site. So you can simply go to Go Online Trainings and click on the contact us page, and you will be able to come down. So when you fill full name with surname, email address, location, phone number, course details, and date, okay, when you submit, the data is going to go to my team. Okay, so this is the better thing, instead of sending the details, so that we'll come to know that you have attended the demo, and you will be able to easily get some discounts. Okay, so you need to fill the form, before the demo gets completed. So after the demo is completed, you are not eligible for discounts. Okay, so we know that you are attending this class. So this is the one. So go to goonlinetrainings.com. Now click on contact us and come here. You please fill out this form and click on submit button. Clear? So goonlinetrainings.com. So this URL I'm going to be sharing in the chat window. You can do right away. Okay, guys. So that is what you can do it. So that you will be able to get some discounts from my, institution. Clear? And what is that you should know if you wanted to learn MSBA? So definitely you have to know SQL Server. RDBMS knowledge is required. Without RDBMS knowledge, so MSBI or Power BI is useless. Okay, na? So we need to learn MSBI or Power BI along with SQL Server, right? So that is what you need to understand. So I will discuss one by one. What is MSBI? What is Power BI? What is data analytics? What is data science? What is data? What is business intelligence? All these things we are going to discuss one by one. Okay. Now, these are the courses that GoOnlineTrainings.com is offering: MSBA project, data warehousing, SQL Server development, SQL DBA, Azure, Power BI, Tableau, DevOps, AWS, Hadoop, data science using Python and R, data modeling with ERD and dimension modeling, right? Now, so let me go back and let us start the demo. Okay. So all the classes are going to be recorded. Every video you are going to be getting, on the same day after 1 hour or after 2 hours. This video will get posted in your email. So you need to fill the form and send it to us so that you will be able to get it. Clear? So if you wanted to understand business intelligence, okay, so it is also called as a data analytics. డేటా అనలిటిక్స్ అంటే తెలుగులో డేటా విశ్లేషణ. ఓకే. సో డేటాని విశ్లేషించటం, బిజినెస్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ ఆర్ డేటా అనలిటిక్స్ ఆర్ బిజినెస్ అనలిటిక్స్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ ద కామన్ బిజినెస్ అనలిటిక్స్. అర్థమవుతుందా? సో అండ్ వీ హ్యావ్ వన్ మోర్ థింగ్, that is what is called data science, data analytics and data science. So data science is also called as data mining. It is also called as a machine learning, artificial intelligence today. అర్థమవుతుంది. So if you have the data, if you have the data, so what is the use of the data? So Microsoft says data is currency today. That is Microsoft is saying. Data is what? Data is currency today because Amazon is selling some products. They are very, very rich. But WhatsApp is not selling anything to you. Google, .com is not selling anything to you. How come they are very rich in this world? Facebook, Instagram, they are not selling anything to you. But how come they are very, very rich in this world? The point is that they have your data. So, what is data ante? Data is currency today. That is what Microsoft is saying. I am not saying. Data is fuel today. It is current generation fuel. You can do whatever you wanted to do it. You should be able to do with the data. Clear? Google says data is everything today. Whatever you think of. మరి ఏదనుకుంటే అది డేటా టుడే. సో గూగుల్ సేస్ యూ వాంటెడ్ టు హ్యావ్ ఎ డ్రైవర్లెస్ కార్స్, దట్ ఈస్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ డేటా. You wanted to implement robotics, that is because of data. You wanted to do lot of automation because of data. You wanted to implement artificial intelligence or something else, it is data. Clear? If you have data, you can do lot of things in this world, but the question is that what is the size of the data that you have? అర్థమవుతుందా? మన దగ్గర ఎంత సైజు డేటా ఉందో చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. క్లియర్? సో స్మాల్ కంపెనీస్ లైక్ GoOnlineTrainings.com ఎవ్రీ మంత్ మన దగ్గర ఒక 1000 ఎంక్వైరీస్ వస్తాయి. ఎవ్రీ మంత్ విల్ గెట్ హౌ మెనీ ఎంక్వైరీస్? 1000 ఎంక్వైరీస్. ఆ డేటా అంతా మనం ఎక్కడ స్టోర్ చేస్తాం? వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి స్టోరింగ్ ఆల్ ద డేటా ఇన్ ఎక్సెల్ షీట్. అర్థమవుతుందా? వెన్ వీ హ్యావ్ లెస్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ డేటా, ఆల్ ద డేటా we are going to be storing where? In the Excel sheet. So that is what is the point. When we have less amount of data, we are going to be creating one Excel sheet like this. అందులో సీరియల్ నంబర్, స్టూడెంట్ నేమ్, కోర్స్, జెండర్ and when he, inquired, what is the phone number, email ID, and what is the amount he paid, and when he paid. Okay. So like that, we are writing all the details to in the Excel sheet. But data రాసిన తర్వాత ఏం చేస్తాం? After writing the data, you create a summary. What is a summary? Summary will be like that. సో 2021 జనవరిలో నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఎంక్వైరీస్ పవర్ బిఐకి ఎంతమంది అటెండ్ అయ్యారు, ఎన్ని ఎంక్వైరీస్ వచ్చాయి, హౌ మెనీ ఎంక్వైరీస్ యూ గాట్, ఎంఎస్బి హౌ మెనీ ఎంక్వైరీస్, లైక్ దాట్ ఎవ్రీ మంత్ వీఆర్ కౌంటింగ్ మాన్యువల్లీ 1 2 3 లైక్ దట్ కౌంట్ చేసుకొని టోటల్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఎంక్వైరీస్ 6. బట్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ దాట్ ఎంఎస్బిఐకి వీ గాట్ 1 ఎంక్వైరీ, పవర్ బిఐ 2 ఎంక్వైరీస్, SQL 1 ఎంక్వైరీ, జావా 1 ఎంక్వైరీ, లైక్ దట్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి writing a summary. Me అంటే మీ కాదు, so my team. Okay. The front office team is going to be creating a report like this. This is what is called a summary. అర్థమవుతుందా? So now fee collected also. This is number of inquiries. That is one report. One more report. What is the amount collected? Clear? So Power BI ఎంత వచ్చింది, MSB ఎంత వచ్చింది, అట్లాగా I am going to be getting a report. So this is what is called detailed data. అర్థమవుతుందా? సో పీపుల్ విల్ హ్యావ్, కంపెనీస్ విల్ హ్యావ్ వాట్ డేటా, డీటెయిల్డ్ డేటా, డీటెయిల్స్ ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట. సో డీటెయిల్డ్ డేటాతో మనకు ఉపయోగం ఉండదు. సో వీ నీడ్ టు క్రియేట్ వాట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఏ డీటెయిల్డ్ డేటాతో మనకి ఏం ఉపయోగం ఉండదు. దీన్ని ఉపయోగించుకొని వీ హ్యావ్ టు క్రియేట్ ఏ సమ్మరీ. ఈ సమ్మరీతో ద కంపెనీకి ఎక్కువగా ఉపయోగం ఉంటుంది. సో యూజింగ్ ఏ డీటెయిల్డ్ డేటా, వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ వీ క్రియేట్ ఏ సమ్మరీ. సమ్మరీ చేయాలంటే వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ ద ప్రాసెసింగ్. చేయాలి కదా. ప్రాసెసింగ్ అంటే వాట్ ఈస్ ద టోటల్ అమౌంట్, దీన్ని కూడాలి, దీన్ని కలపాలి కదా. వాట్ ఈస్ ద టోటల్ అమౌంట్? సో ఇది ఇండియన్ రూపీస్లో ఉంది. సో దిస్ యూ నీడ్ టు కన్వర్ట్ ఇన్ టు ఇండియన్ రూపీస్. వై ఇండియన్ రూపీస్? goonlinetrainings.com is not an American company, which is Hyderabad ki based company. If somebody is paying the amount in dollars, I need to convert and get the total amount, get this total amount, and this is 10,000 rupees. And what is this? This is what is called a process అన్నమాట. Clear? So process చేయటం చేసిన తర్వాత what is that we get a summary. Clear? You take the detailed data, you create a summary. Using the summary, what I do the decision మేకింగ్ నేను చేస్తూ ఉంటాను. డెసిషన్ మేకింగ్ అంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? సో which month I have more and more income, or which month I have more inquiries. Okay. And which course the number of inquiries are getting. So the which course the number of inquiries are getting reduced. చూసారు ఇక్కడ number of inquiries are less for the February month for SQL Server. So you compare, ఈ data and ఈ data compare చేసుకుంటారు. When you compare the data, you will come to know that there is a drastic change. Clear? If you compare it, there is a growth, but there is no growth. It is a negative growth. So there is no growth. So people will analyze the data by comparing the numbers. Okay. So what is data analytics ante? What is business intelligence means? Understanding past. అర్థమవుతుందా? అండర్స్టాండింగ్ ద పాస్ట్ ఈజ్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఏ డేటా అనలిటిక్స్ ఆర్ బిజినెస్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్. సో అమెజాన్ కంపెనీ వాంటెడ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ దివాళీ సేల్స్ ఇన్ ఇండియా. లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ అంటే పాస్టా, ప్రెసెంటా, ఫ్యూచర్? ఇట్ ఈస్ పాస్ట్, రైట్? ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు నో last 5 years, how are the profits in Amazon.com India? How iPhones are, doing in Indian market. So they wanted to do lot of data analytics. Business intelligence means understanding the past. Good to పెట్టుకోండి. Okay, how the business is happened already, it is over. So that is what is called data analytics, business analytics or business intelligence అంటే. But data science అంటే ఏంటంటే, it is also called as a data mining, machine learning. Machine learning means planning for the future. Planning for the future. Clear? So it is predictions or planning, or you can say the better predictions in the future. If you wanted to do the predictions, so that is what is called data science. Predictions for the future. అర్థమవుతుందా? So this also needs data. This also needs data. Using the data only, you will be able to do a business intelligence means understanding the past. Data analytics and understanding the past. Business analytics and understanding the past. What was my sales? Okay. What was my sales in year 2020? It is already done. But the same question I would like to ask like this. What is the question? What would be what would be my sales in year 2025 in India? Amazon wanted to predict something. Clear? So this a data science application or a machine learning algorithm, it is also called as artificial intelligence, can tell you. Okay. How was the rains? Okay. Rains in India లాస్ట్ 5 years. అర్థమవుతుందా? రైన్స్ ఇండియాలో ఎట్లా ఉన్నాయి, వర్షాలు ఎట్లా ఉన్నాయి? సో వాట్ వుడ్ బి ద రైన్ ఫాల్ ఇన్ నెక్స్ట్ 5 years ఇన్ ఇండియా? ఇస్ ఇట్ గుడ్ ఆర్ బ్యాడ్? ఆర్ ఐ వుడ్ లైక్ టు టేక్ సంథింగ్ ఆన్ నెక్స్ట్ 5 years ఇన్ ఇండియా, నెక్స్ట్ 5 years. సో ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ ఆర్ can tell you about the future. For example, if I give my obesity rate and my food habits and everything, so you can predict when will I get a heart attack. You can predict when will I get a kidney failure, when will I get a lung cancer. So based on my habits, based on my data, the application can predict something today. Clear? So the rocket can go failure in the next month, or the flight may collapse in the next month. How come they can have it? They will collect complete data from the flight. So today the data science algorithm can tell you this flight is going to collapse next month. It is going to be giving you big failure in the next month. So all the data is going to be collected and given to the a data science algorithm, machine learning algorithm. It can easily tells you that this guy will collapse in next year, this machine can collapse in next year, this flight or rocket can collapse in the next year, by seeing its logs and the data. Clear? So that is what is called data analytics and business intelligence and data mining. Clear? If you wanted to study this, if you wanted to study, you have to know SQL plus data warehousing plus any BI tools. BI tool means you can have MS BI or Power BI. You can complete this course in maximum 2 months time. That's it. Or you may, if you wanted to have one more month for the practice, so maximum 3 months time you should be able to complete these courses. Clear? If you wanted to learn these courses, you have to know SQL and bit of data warehousing. Plus, you have to learn Python. Python is a small language. Plus, you have to learn machine language, artificial intelligence, neural networks, deep learning, and a lot of things you are going to be learning. అర్థమవుతుందా? Natural language processing. This is a 18 months course. It is not very easy. So you have to learn this 18 months, and not so easy. You will become a data scientist. అర్థమవుతుందా? You are not a software engineer, but in this you will become a software engineer. So business developer, business intelligence developer, a software engineer. So you're not an engineer. You're not an engineer. You're completely a scientist. Scientist అంటే ఉండాలి మనకు రీసెర్చ్ స్కిల్స్ ఉండాలా. What is that you have to know? Prerequisites are you have to be good in mathematics and statistics baga రావాలి. Without statistics, you will not be able to understand machine learning or artificial intelligence. Stats is the backbone. If you wanted to know, get the stats, and you need to have good maths also. Clear? So completely, if you wanted to become a data science, you need to know R&D, రీసెర్చ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ స్కిల్స్ లేకుండా దీంట్లో వెళ్ళకూడదు. ఇది 1 month లో మనం నేర్చుకోలేం. If somebody is saying data science is a very hot skill in the market, I wanted to learn ante, so learning Python is not a thing. Python is 30 days course. Remaining 17 months, you have to learn this. Many people, what they tell me, Python is a data science. If I learn Python, I know data science. Python is not a data science. Python is used. Ante. Python is used in the data science. Python is a 20 days course or 30 days course. Remaining a 17 months, you need to learn all of them. అర్థమవుతుందా? So to implement machine learning, you need to use the Python coding. Python is very, very easy. Anybody can learn. So the institutions like Simply Learning, the other people are selling data science and they're saying it is very, very hard skill. You can get into IT industry very, very easily. అంటే అంత ఈజీ కాదు. మీరు డబ్బులు లక్షలు లక్షలు కట్టేసుకొని you don't get anything. But when you compare with data analytics, so and data science, definitely this anybody can go into, especially people from BA background, BCom background, okay, any background, MCA, MTech, any background. So diploma background also can go in, okay. Correspondence degrees ఉన్నా కూడా మీరు వెళ్ళొచ్చు. Correspondence degrees also, you have not a full-time degrees, and any BTech guys, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, or B pharmacy, any non-IT people can go, and any year passed out. Okay. సార్ నేను 2003లో నాది బీకామ్ అయిపోయింది, కెన్ ఐ కమ్ అంటే యూ కెన్ ఈజీలీ కమ్. క్లియర్. సో మనం 2003లో అయిపోయి సార్ నేను హౌస్ వైఫ్ నాకేమీ జాబ్ లేదన్నా కూడా యూ షుడ్ బి ఏబుల్ టు ఈజీలీ కమ్ ఇన్ టు ద ఐటీ ఇండస్ట్రీ. టుడే లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఐటీ జాబ్స్ ఆర్ ఓపెనింగ్, బట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు లెర్న్ SQL Server, data warehousing. If you wanted to learn MSBA, Power BI, you need to have minimum 3 months of a time. నా దగ్గర టైం లేదు అనుకుంటే we cannot do anything. So definitely we should have a proper time so that you will be able to go into the IT industry, especially housewife. 10 years gap only. They don't have much more growth, okay? And they don't have much more courses. వాళ్ళ అలాంటి వాళ్ళకి MSBA, Power BI ఈజీగా జాబ్స్ వస్తాయి. హైదరాబాద్లోనే మీకు ఈవెన్ దో యూఆర్ 2003 పాస్డ్ అవుట్, మనం ఒక 3 to 4 years ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ పెట్టుకొని వెళ్ళొచ్చు. For that, you will be able to get a minimum 10 lakhs of salary packages, especially from housewives. ఎవరైతే salaries తక్కువగా ఉంటాయి, people are getting very, very less salaries, like 20,000, 30,000 rupees per month. So they can implement as a plan E. Plan A is working already, right? Plan B, let them learn for these courses for 2 months. They can easily jump into IT industry. Minimum 10 lakhs per annum, and approximately 70,000 rupees to people are getting up to 1 lakh. Okay, I had seen lot of guys, one guy 2002 passed out guy got a job with 15 lakhs of salary package just 2 months back. Okay, na? 2002 నుంచి అతను ఏమీ చేయలేదు, నథింగ్ హెస్ డన్ ఫ్రమ్ 2002. He was doing its own business. So he has learned the course in the month of June, and now he got a job with 15 lakhs and is getting more than 1.2 lakhs. 18 years, completely business. He put only 4 years of experience. And remaining ఏం చేసావంటే, he was telling, I was doing my own business. Now he got into 15 lakhs salary with the help of this one. Clear? So the passing year is not very, very important, right? So the qualification is not very important. But what is important? The important thing is that you have to learn the course slowly and steadily. Clear? So that is what is very, very important, guys, especially for people who are not getting proper income, and people who wanted to support their family, and people who wanted to come to the IT industry. ఎందుకు ఐటీ ఇండస్ట్రీలోకి రావడానికి ఈజీగా ఉంటుంది అంటే, because many tools are going to be there in the IT industry. You need not write any coding today. That is the beauty. Drag and drop. Completely, when you know no coding skills are required, nothing is required, you should be able to easily go into the IT industry, but learning these kind of things with the proper institutions. మీరు పవర్ బిఐ కానీ ఎంఎస్బి యూ కెన్ లెర్న్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎనీవేర్. ద ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఈస్ దాట్ if you don't have a proper guru and a mentor, you will fail. The problem is not with MSBI or not with Power BI. Proper gurus also you need to have it. Proper mentor, teachers also you need to have it. Otherwise, even though you're learning courses multiple times, you don't get into the IT industry very, very easily. అర్థమవుతుందా? So this is what is called data analytics. Now, when we have so much of a data, so I'm going to be storing all the data where? I'm going to be storing the data in the Excel sheet. But if I have a not megabytes of data. I'm going to be getting gigabytes of data. Think about Amazon.com. Every month they will get lakhs of data, lakhs of rows, right? Can they store all the data? 500 GB data per month. Can I put it in Excel? No. They are going to be using RDBMS tools or softwares to store the data. To process the data, they are going to be using what is called as a language. Clear? So RDBMS. What is RDBMS? It is also called as SQL, Relational Database Management System, or people will be calling as a structured query language, systems, where you have Oracle, అర్థమవుతుందా? You have Microsoft SQL Server, you have DB2, you have MySQL, chala companies, you have a lot of companies are available where you will be able to store the data. All these are called RDBMS softwares only. So SQL Server, we have DB2, we have MySQL, Teradata, all these are called RDBMS softwares. If you wanted to store large amount of data, you have to store it here. So what is RDBMS means? Relational Database Management System, which is a software where you can accommodate large amount of data. You can simply think them as a godowns or storerooms. మన స్టోర్ రూమ్ లో ఏం పెడతాం? When you have a storeroom or a godown, you can store large amount of items kada. So these are called godowns or storerooms, or you can say banking. If you wanted to store large amount of the blood, there is a blood bank. Gold ki gold bank. If you wanted to store large amount of data, data bank. Data banks are called what? The databases. Okay, RDBMS means relational databases where you can store large amount of data. So to store the data, we need to use SQL or RDBMS softwares. All these are different softwares which are available. All of them are going to do the same work. So one is called ICICI Bank, one is called HDFC Bank. When you go to HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, or Citibank, the work is the same. But end of the day, the product is different. Like that, Oracle can store the data. SQL Server from Microsoft can store the data. DB2 from which company? It is from IBM company, right? So IBM is having one more software called Netezza. So it is also from IBM. All the companies are going to be storing the data. When you go to Amazon.com, buy a product, the data is going to come to either Oracle or a SQL Server. Clear? So like that, we have a lot many things are there. అర్థమవుతుందా లేదా? PostgreSQL, all these are dot called as RDBMS. But how can we process the data? Any language, C, C++, any language you can use a .NET, అర్థమవుతుందా? Java, any language you can use SAP, Android మన దేంట్లోనే ఉపయోగిస్తాం? We're going to be using in mobile phones కదా. So same Android in the mobile phones, we will be able to install Amazon.com app, and you should be able to buy products and sell products. But all the data of Amazon.com using Android application, the data is going to go to SQL Server or Oracle. మీకు ఏం అర్థం అవ్వాలి అంటే all applications data, end of the day, Amazon.com, Yatra.com, BookMyShow.com, Citibank.com, or you recharge Airtel, all the data will be available in the Oracle SQL Server only. అర్థమవుతుందా? So when you have so much of a data, the data cannot be stored in Excel sheet. The data ఇందులోనే ఉంటుంది. The data has to be there in the RDBMS సాఫ్ట్వేర్స్ లో ఉంటుంది. RDBMS అంటే గోడౌన్స్, స్టోర్ రూమ్స్ అని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. ట్యాంక్ అంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? I wanted to put 5,000 liters of water. Whenever I need it, I should be able to get it. అట్లా ఊహించుకోండి మీరు. ట్యాంక్ అంటే RDBMS అనమాట. అర్థమవుతుందా? సో ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టెరాబైట్స్ ఆఫ్ డేటా, సో ల్యాక్స్ నుండి మనకు మిలియన్స్ లోకి వెళ్ళిపోయింది. మిలియన్స్ అంటే 10 lakhs is equivalent to 1 million. So much of a data ఉన్నప్పుడు we are going to be using a data warehousing tools అన్నమాట. డేటా మనకి ఇంకా పెరుగుతూ వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, పెరుగుతూ వస్తే we cannot store in the simple RDBMS. We need to invent data warehouse tools. ప్రాసెస్ చేయడానికి వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు బి యూజింగ్ బిఏ టూల్స్ అనమాట, బిజినెస్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ టూల్స్. క్లియర్? వెన్ యూ హ్యావ్ సో మచ్ ఆఫ్ ఎ డేటా, వీ షుడ్ బి ఏబుల్ టు యూజ్ డేటా వేర్ హౌస్. వేర్ హౌస్ స్పేస్ ఎట్లా ఇవ్వకూడదు. సో వేర్ స్పేస్ హౌస్ ఇస్ రాంగ్. వేర్ స్పేస్ డేటా ఇలా కూడా రాయకూడదు, ఇలా కూడా రాయ. యూ షుడ్ నాట్ రైట్ లైక్ దిస్. యూ షుడ్ నాట్ రైట్ లైక్ దిస్. యూ నీడ్ టు రైట్ వేర్ హౌస్ ఇస్ ఎ సింగిల్ వర్డ్. క్లియర్? Data warehouse. So where you should be able to store large amount of data. You understand, Amazon company every month you're getting 500 GB of data into 12 months data, approximately 6 terabytes of data. So 6 terabytes data into 10 years of data they would like to maintain. Approximately we are going to be getting this much of a data. A normal computer cannot store it. Clear? So if you wanted to store terabytes of data, 10 years of data, you have to use what? Data warehouse. But how data warehouse can be created? So data warehouse can be created with the bigger hardware. Hardware చాలా పెద్దగా కొనాలి, దాంట్లో సాఫ్ట్వేర్ కూడా ఉండాలి కదా. వాట్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్? RDBMS సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ని దాంట్లో ఇన్స్టాల్ చేస్తారు. అర్థమవుతుందా లేదా? సాఫ్ట్వేర్ వైజ్ దర్ ఇస్ నో డిఫరెన్స్. ట్రై టు అండర్స్టాండ్. బట్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద డిఫరెన్స్ హార్డ్వేర్ వైజ్? సేమ్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్, Oracle, SQL Server, NetEase, something they are going to be installing. But the problem here is that you have to buy a bigger hardware. For example, in my laptop, what is my laptop configuration? 4 GB RAM, 1 terabyte of hard disk. So maximum 1 terabyte of data I can store. But if I wanted to store 60 terabytes of data, I have to buy 60 laptops. Ala kudurutunda? Kudaradu. So what normally we do? We buy a bigger hardware, 100 terabyte of hard disk, 1000 GB of RAM, very, very bigger computer. In the bigger computer, we are going to be installing, let us say, Oracle. So this computer is called as a Oracle data warehousing server. If I install same Oracle in my computer, I'll say I have installed Oracle. But the same Oracle today has become a Oracle data warehousing server. So data warehouse ante go down. అర్థమవుతుందా? To storing the data, we are going to be having either Oracle or SQL Server or NetEase or anything. All these softwares can be installed. So, but in the bigger hardware పెద్దగా ఉంటే, these are going to be storing the data. If you store the data in the small laptops, it will be simply SQL Server, you have installed. That is what I'll say. అర్థమవుతుందా లేదా? So data warehouse ante we don't have any other software. Data warehouse means we are going to be having a bigger hardware. In that we are going to be using what? Nana? RDBMS only. Clear? So what are the BI tools? You may have SAS BI, you may have MS BI, or you may have a Power BI, or you may have a lot of tools. SAP BI, alage OBI అంటే అర్థం ఏంటి? Oracle BI. So lot of tools are available. Let us understand all these tools and ఈ టూల్స్ ఎంఎస్బిఐకి అలాగే పవర్ బిఐకి మన డిఫరెన్సెస్ తెలుసుకుందాం వన్ బై వన్. సరేనా? సో ఇవన్నీ చాలా చాలా కాస్ట్లీ టూల్స్, వెరీ వెరీ కాస్ట్లీ. తర్వాత ఓన్లీ వన్ టూల్, దట్ ఈస్ రిపోర్టింగ్ టూల్ మాత్రమే వస్తుంది. యూ కెన్ క్రియేట్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ రిపోర్ట్స్, విజువలైజేషన్స్. అర్థమవుతుందా? సో దట్ ఈస్ వాట్, అండ్ కాంప్లెక్స్ టు లెర్న్. బట్ వెన్ యూ గో ఇన్ ఫర్ ఎంఎస్బిఐ very, it is a free tool many times, or 1/3 cost of above tool. So ఈ tool మనకి, if it is 1 crore, it will become 35 lakhs. If it is 1 lakh, it is become 30,000 rupees or free. And Microsoft is giving not only one, it is giving you 3 tools. One is called SSIS, second one is called SSAS, the third one is called SSRS, and very, very easy to learn. అర్థమవుతుందా? వెరీ వెరీ ఈజీ టు లెర్న్ అండ్ హాట్ స్కిల్ ఇన్ టు ద మార్కెట్. మీరు you need not learn anything. The beauty is that no coding. It is drag and drop software. Okay, drag and drop software. Anybody can easily get into this. Clear? So that is what is MSBI. SAP BI and these tools are very, very costly. No companies are nowadays using SAP BI, Oracle BI, SAS BI. All these are nowadays companies are not using. Clear? Power BI, MS BI is released in 2005. Okay, and into Power BI got released in 2015, which is actually so after MSBI, one more company called Tableau. Tableau అనే ఒక కంపెనీ వచ్చింది. Tableau is released in 2010. It is a completely reporting tool, which is very, very easy and very, very hot skill. Anybody can create a beautiful reports, and it was become more popular in 2010. So to overcome this, Microsoft released Power BI. అర్థమవుతుందా? Power BI is a competitor to this. So this is released in 2010 and it was the popular tool, at that time. So now Power BI is beating, the Tableau tool. Power BI is purely reporting tool, completely to create a report, or people will say instead of SSRS, this is a reporting tool. We can go in for Power BI or even Excel is also beautiful reporting tool. Clear? We can create a beautiful reports like this. And I would like to create a lot of visualizations. What is the visualization? Go to here and show the data like this. This is what is called a visualization. అర్థమవుతుందా? Showing the data in the graphical manner or the chart manner. Clear? Showing the data in which manner? Graphical manner. So, or using a graphs and charts is called as a visualization, and showing the data in the table format is called as a reporting. This is what is called a report. Clear? When you create a summary, you may create a table report like this, or you can create a beautiful charts and graphs like this. So this is what is called a visualization. అర్థమవుతుందా? So which one is doing a good business, or which one the inquiries are more, inquiries are very, very less. Visually, we will be able to see beautifully like this. But instead of using Excel sheet, the people are going to be using this kind of a softwares. Clear? SSRS is a reporting tool. Now, SSRS is a old tool. Advanced version of Excel or advanced version of SSRS is called a Power BI. Power BI is released in 2015. Anybody can create good reports. Clear? So when you have so much of a data, we are going to be using this. But now, if you have a data coming in the petabytes, petabyte, zettabyte, okay, yottabyte, or yollabyte of data, so much of a data మనకు వచ్చింది అనుకోండి. This is what is called as a big data. When you have a big data, so how the data is going to be stored? The data is going to be stored in the Hadoop. Hadoop is going to be having a big data. When you have so much of a water, can you store the water in the buckets or the tanks or the reservoir? No, all the water has to go to the ocean. Your ocean is called as a Hadoop today. అర్థమవుతుందా? Where you can store large amount of data and you should be able to process the data. This is also one more software. Clear? So we have so many softwares today in the world to store and retrieve the data. Clear? If you wanted to perform data science or data analytics, okay, so you have to have the data. So data may be coming from Excel, data may be coming from RDBMS, data coming from data warehousing, data may be coming from Hadoop. So on this data, you can perform data science or data analytics. ఇది డేటాని ప్రాసెస్ చేసుకొని ఇట్ కెన్ డూ టూ కైండ్స్ ఆఫ్ అనలిటిక్స్. డేటా అనలిటిక్స్ అనేది చేయొచ్చు, ఆర్ people can do predictions. But where is the data stored? Data is stored in these places. Excel lo undochu, or people may have data in RDBMS softwares, or maybe in the data warehousing softwares, or the data may be available in the Hadoop systems. Clear? Big data Hadoop is one more software. So it is going to be storing a large amount of data when the normal data cannot be used. So I'll give you a simple example. I wanted to go to supermarket or a bazaar. So from my house, it is 5 kilometers. How do I go? I use a bike and go. I use a cycle and go. Or I can go by car, whatever it is. So I can go by walk also. If it is 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, I can go however I wanted to go. But I wanted to go to 500 kilometers, or I would like to go to 500 miles from Hyderabad to Visakhapatnam. Can I go by a cycle? You cannot. Can I go by a bike? No. You have to change a tool. What tool we are going to use? Train or a bus or the car, right? So when the data is more, you're going to be using this. Now I wanted to go to Dubai or America. Can I go by a train? I have to use a flight. అర్థమవుతుందా? I have to use different tools when you have so much of a data. Now I would like to go to moon or Mars. Can I go by a flight? You have to use a rocket. So distance పెరుగుతూ ఉంటే టూల్స్ మారుతూ ఉంటాయి. When the size is getting changed, size మారుతూ ఉంటే what is getting changed? Excel to RDBMS, RDBMS to data warehousing to Hadoop, you are going to change different softwares. అర్థమవుతుందా లేదా? సో దిస్ ఈజ్ హౌ యూ నీడ్ టు అండర్స్టాండ్. అంతేగాని హడూప్ ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ గుడ్ అని చెప్పకూడదు. రాకెట్ ఎప్పుడు మంచిదే? రాకెట్ ఎప్పుడు మంచిది కాదు. రాకెట్ ఈజ్ నాట్ గుడ్ every time. Flight is not good every time. Cycle is not good every time. Depends upon the usage. So I would like to go to America. Cycle is not good. Rocket is not good. I wanted to go to Mars or Moon or something else. The cycle is not good. So you need to use the application wisely. అర్థమవుతుందా? అంతేగాని డేటా వేర్ హౌసింగ్ గుడ్, ఎక్సెల్ ఈజ్ బ్యాడ్, ఆర్ ఎస్క్యూఎల్ సర్వర్ ఈజ్ బ్యాడ్, దిస్ ఈజ్ బ్యాడ్ అట్లా అనుకోకూడదు. సో సీక్వెల్ సర్వర్ ఈజ్ ఫ్రమ్ మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్. లెట్ us అండర్స్టాండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ సీక్వెల్ సర్వర్. సీక్వెల్ సర్వర్ హిస్టరీ మనం చూసుకుంటే కనుక, సో సీక్వెల్ సర్వర్ ఈజ్ స్టార్టెడ్ బై మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ ఇన్ ఫస్ట్ వర్షన్. ఎప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అయింది అంటే 1989, విచ్ ఇస్ ప్యూర్లీ ఆర్డిబిఎంఎస్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్. అర్థమవుతుందా? టూల్ ఇది. సో ద నెక్స్ట్ వర్షన్ ఈజ్ స్టార్టెడ్ 3.0, తర్వాత 7.0, తర్వాత 2000. సో టిల్ 2000, విచ్ ఇస్ ప్యూర్లీ ఆర్డిబిఎంఎస్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్. సో ద నెక్స్ట్ వర్షన్ రిలీజ్డ్ ఎప్పుడు రిలీజ్ అయిందంటే 2005లో రిలీజ్ అయింది, విచ్ ఇస్ ఆర్డిబిఎంఎస్ఏ కాకుండా ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆర్డిబిఎంఎస్ తో పాటుగా in this Microsoft is added MSBI. So SSIS, SSAS, SSRS got added. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. SSIS is called as a ETL software. This is what is called analysis software, where you are going to be creating a cube. Okay. So this software is called as a reporting software. Clear? In 2005, Microsoft started SSIS. What is SS? SQL Server Integration Services, SQL Server Analysis Services, SQL Server Reporting Services. These are the three tools Microsoft is added in SQL Server itself. The current version is 25 తర్వాత 08 వచ్చింది. తర్వాత R2 got released in 2010. The next version 2012, తర్వాత 2014, తర్వాత 2015, 2016, 2017. The current version is 2019. Clear? So what you have to install ante, you have to install SQL Server 2019 in your computer. So you need to have Windows 10 or later. Clear? If you don't have this, then it will be problem. So Windows 10 or later you need to have it. So install SQL Server 2019 software. I will give you the software, but you need to have this. Clear? And compulsorily you have to install MS Office. MS Office any version. ఇక్కడ నుంచి after that anything. So WinZip, zipping కోసం ఉపయోగించాలి. Or you can have PDF is also important. ఇవన్నీ కూడా మీరు ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసుకోవాలి. సో ఐ విల్ గివ్ యూ దిస్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్. వన్స్ యూ మేక్ ద పేమెంట్, my team is going to be giving you software, and they will give you software plus one video how to install it. Clear? On Monday's class, we will discuss about how to install SQL Server. So Monday we are going to be connecting at the morning 9:30 a.m. Clear? Morning 9:30 a.m. we are going to be connecting. So remember this point. Okay. So with the same meeting ID, we will have clear. In the Monday's class, we will talk about what is SSIS, what is SSAS, what is SSRS. Clear? We'll talk about it. So 9:30 to 10:30, we are going to be having the next demo. So after that, we will talk about a lot of other things. Clear? So we also, you have to get the Windows 10 or later. If you don't have proper computer, you have to arrange the computer within 3 to 4 days of time. So ensure that you can buy any desktop or the laptop. Anything is fine, but you have to have the minimum to or any processor can okay. Any processor is fine. So minimum 2 GB of RAM and a minimum 100 GB space in the hard disk. ఓకేనా డిస్క్లు అంత ఉంటే సరిపోతుంది సో దీస్ ఆర్ ద హార్డ్వేర్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ వైజ్ దిస్ ఇస్ ద వర్షన్ యూ నీడ్ టు హ్యావ్ ఇట్ వెన్ యూ ఇన్స్టాల్ ఇట్ యూ విల్ బి ఏబుల్ టు గెట్ సీక్వెల్ ప్లస్ ఎంఎస్బిఐ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ విల్ గెట్ ఇన్స్టాల్ సీక్వెల్ అంటే అర్థమైంది ఎస్క్యూఎల్ ని సీక్వెల్ అంటాం మనం ఎస్క్యూఎల్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ఎస్ ఎ సీక్వెల్ ఎస్క్యూఎల్ ఆర్ ఆర్డిబిఎంఎస్ it can store the data retrieve the data so this can analyze the data perform the analytics on the data clear so with the help of these three softwares clear how are we going to analyze so what is ssis what is ssas what is ssrs so integration services analysis services reporting services ss stands for sql server or sql server clear so these are the things that you have to know rdbms is very very important if you wanted to get into msba or power bi means compulsorily you have to know sql server clear and you should also know data warehousing concept so this will be for 45 classes unfortunately no live classes are available compulsory you need to learn but how can you learn you can buy sql server videos and watch daily one video అర్థమవుతుందా watch daily one video and take the notes so we don't have live classes so and from Monday this will be also 45 days of training so power msba we're going to be starting power b is also going to start from Monday it is also morning 8 o'clock clear so many companies are asking today ssis and ssas and not they're not asking ssrs దాని బదులుగా పవర్ బి అడుగుతూ ఉన్నాయి ప్లస్ డేటా వేర్ హౌసింగ్ క్లియర్ సో మెనీ కంపెనీస్ ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ నాట్ ssrs సో they're asking power bi so msba we're starting at 9:30 and this is 45 days and we are going to be having if you learn msba అందులో ssis ssas and ssrs వస్తుంది okay then you will be able to get what data warehousing వస్తుంది if you wanted to learn power bi plus data warehousing వస్తుంది so this is going to be starting from Monday 45 days the time is at 9:30 a.m. from Monday so power bi is also starting from Monday so this is also only reporting tool 45 days it is going to be starting at 8 a.m. అర్థమవుతుందా సో దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ ఇఫ్ యూ వాంటెడ్ టు అటెండ్ సో ద మీటింగ్ ఐడి ends with like this it is a డిసెంబర్ పీబీఐ మీ మీటింగ్ ఐడి ఎట్లా ఉంటుంది మీ మీటింగ్ ఐడి విల్ హ్యావ్ డిసెంబర్ ఎంఎస్బి ఎట్ ద ఎండ్ చూసుకోండి ఓకే ఇఫ్ యూ వాంటెడ్ టు అటెండ్ ఓన్లీ యూ నీడ్ టు గివ్ like this and you should be able to attend clear meeting ID ends with December PBA if you want to attend morning 8 o'clock from Monday you should be able to attend this one so you need to have this clear if you wanted to attend only this so from Monday we are going to be having this one the meeting ID ends with December MSBA December PBA clear so these are the classes but MSBA or Power BI if you wanted to learn you have to know SQL Server videos you need to learn and watch so without SQL Server don't learn this and if you learn one by one it will take 6 months of time so these two you should do parallelly okay if you're joining this batch means you need to do you buy the videos and you need to practice them and you need to also attend the live classes okay or if you don't want to attend this and you can also buy SQL Server videos and attend the live classes clear so both of them are available so without SQL Server there is no use for SSIS or MSBA or Power BI. So parallelly you have to learn, but no live classes for this. You need to buy videos. So in that you are going to be getting two types of videos. One is called SQL videos. The second one is called TSQL videos. SQL means what? These are basic videos. This is where you need to start. TSQL is advanced SQL. అర్థమవుతుందా? When you burn SQL server, when you buy SQL server videos, you have to start this and daily you watch one video. Every video will have 1 hour. So 1 hour video you cannot watch at a stretch. So 15 minutes watch and give a break. Again, you watch 15 minutes, give a break. You watch again 15 minutes, take down the notes. Like that, you have to watch the video and break and write the notes. Give a break and write the notes. If you are not in good in the morning again you open, watch for 15 minutes. If you don't like to read further, next day morning you can get up and watch remaining 15 minutes video. That is how you need to plan for your SQL server. Sir, I know basic SQL server. Sir, my friend taught me SQL server. All of them are useless. Don't tell me. Don't, ask me also. If you should know in depth of SQL server, 60% of the interview questions are going to come from here only. Remaining 40% are going to come in this. అర్థమవుతుందా? When you join the company, 60% of the interview questions, 60% of the work is done in the SQL server only. SQL T-SQL is mandatory, not basic. Don't tell me, sir, my friend told me to learn basics. Then you join with your friend only. So I cannot help you. And if you say, sir, I don't have a time, I wanted to learn everything in a 20 days, 30 days, means I am not the right person to teach you. You can go wherever you would like to go. I need minimum 2 months of time and 1 more month extra, minimum 2 to 3 months of time we need to have it, because December and January we are going to complete the MSBA or Power BI. Plus you need to have a project and lot of things are going to be covered, so you need to take 1 more month extra. Clear? And after that we do the CV preparation and everything. Make sure that you daily attend the classes. If you're not able to attend the classes, we are going to be giving you the daily video. You will get the link by 1 o'clock. You watch the video and you can come into the next batch, next class. Clear? So that is how the videos are available for 1 year. So don't worry about it. But if you wanted to attend from Monday, you need to make the payment and continue the classes. If you have any other, discussions, then definitely you should be able to, call me and ask me. So tomorrow we are closed. So today, end of the day, you can make the payment, and so that you will be able to, continue with the Monday's classes. Monday morning 9:30, we're going to be starting with the same meeting ID. Make sure you got this complete details. So what is SSIS? What is SSAS? What is SSRS? I'll talk about it. So each one will take. So SSIS will take a minimum 25 classes. This will take a minimum of 12 classes. SSRS will take 10 classes. Clear? So approximately 45 days. And we should also learn data warehousing. Data warehousing will take 7 classes, 7 days. Daily 1 hour means 7 hours, 7 days. 7 days is equivalent to 7 hours. ఎందుకంటే 1 hour 1 day. Monday to Friday we'll have classes, no classes on Saturday and Sunday. అర్థమవుతుందా? So this is how we are going to be planning. So if you need a placement and anything, so my team can help you. Placement wise, you should not be worried. So this is the placement number. If you need any placement or documents, we will help you. But only thing is that you have to be regular to the class for next 2 to 3 months of time. Clear? So thank you guys for attending the class.